Hi, welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm Greg, and I like to play classic video games. Join me 3 nights a week as we dive into my huge game collection to uncover hidden gems, replay the hits, and have a great time with our fun, friendly community. 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out for some old games, some friendly chat, and to raise money for the IWK Children's Hospital through Extra Life.
He's taking out mages like crazy. Look at that.
And if you can't tune in live, check out the archive on YouTube at Generation 16 Extra. Hope to see you in the chat.
So close. Yes!
Good evening. Hey, Shy Smile. Hey, Gaijin. Thanks, Shy Smile, for the sub. Appreciate that. It's been a while. Been really busy this week with some training, Scrum Master training. So you're learning how to use all the mind tricks. So we skipped a couple nights this week, but that's cool. We're back now, and we're back with Blade Runner. We're going to keep playing Blade Runner. Don't know how we'll do because I haven't looked at a walkthrough or anything. Hey Namiva, I hope it stops pausing the stream as well. Hey, let's raise some money for Extra Life. $158.05 raised so far. Remember, if you donate, not subscribe, you can choose a game from the stream list for me to play on some upcoming Thursday night. Sooner or later, I will finish Bloodstained, and we'll start doing donor requests every single Thursday. And also, once we get to $1,000 raised so far this year, I'll be doing a 12-hour donor request stream, so that should really eat into that list. You know what it is. And, of course, if you want to support the channel, there's merch down there you can buy, mugs and shirts and stuff like that. You can cheer, and you can also subscribe. We're at 31 subscribers. We're starting to push towards 40 again, which is nice. Me missing 2 nights this week probably didn't help. But anyway, let's get started. So, we are at the beginning of Act 2. I do not remember. Right, okay. Yeah, we got some... Okay, so we got the animal murder case, which we're still... So that was the cook that we ended up retiring. Still haven't found Lucy. And what other case? The Eisenduller murder.
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there.
Oh, right.
It'll be good, killer.
We're going to Tyrell Corporation, right. Okay.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Come here, baby. Who's a good girl?
Your floor number, please.
Is this too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I love that scene, just because of that that fan with the God rays back there. Okay, here we go. Tyrell, here we come. I really haven't learned how to use the Voight comp properly.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
And of course, this is
I
a
may
scene
have more
that...
questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
I'd say this is a scene that they completely built from scratch for the game, because I don't believe you see this area in the movie. I didn't hear what floor we're supposed to be on. Oh, never mind.
Jesus.
All right, we saw this, didn't we?
I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting.
Right, so we saw this guy get murdered by,
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Rastafarian replicant.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and
Hey,
now it
Jasper
was
King.
dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. The detonator Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
Is that the same place that... No, it was Lee's place before, right? In the Runsiter animal.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No, I think there's nothing else to do in here right now. Oh, look at that.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
I wonder if he got it from Runsiters.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animal Row.
Wasn't... We've seen a dragonfly before. I know we've seen a dragonfly before. Murder. Dragonfly
Some
anklet.
kind of insect. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Be nice to know who they were looking for. Okay.
Lagging behind again?
Gouza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still fitting the pieces together. You know the Moonbus massacre that went down last month?
Gaff mentioned something about it.
The rogue skin jobs probably flew to Earth. And one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
Hell of a coincidence.
I'll call you if I find out anything more about your case.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduller. He almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Scrub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Okay, like who?
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisenduller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisenduller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go take a look at this disc. Chinatown. Animoid Row. Could we go there before? Let's go there. This is new. That music sounds very similar to the music that you hear when you go there, when he goes there in Blade Runner.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. The
This
fish will
place is
help keep
fishy.
Down that end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
sheep.
So we can go in there too. Pretty.
Excuse me, pal.
Or not. They don't have soul. Love it. Love it.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera, dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
Chasing the dragon. Let's look around while we're here.
Might I interest you in a snake lower one?
Not today, thanks.
That is the snake dealer from the movie.
You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not know one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war.
So-
Yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
So that is the dealer that Harrison Ford goes to talk to find Zora, who's one of the replicants in the movie. Bullet Bob's Runner Surplus. Okay. Here's Hawker Circle. Well, let's go in here. That's right. He sends you to Taffy Lewis, right?
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow
Thank
in
you,
your
Dad.
cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions, they always need answers.
It's fair.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
And I haven't had Jamaican food in way too long.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
It's a nice pseudo Budweiser logo. Don't do much for cleaning up around here.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Damn, son.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Okay, now I'm just drinking. This is also very similar to the scene in Blade Runner. Oh, jewelry store.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
You can see cars going by up here, huh?
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Or my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million.
You've been a big help. And we're back out here. Let's head back this way. What's all this about?
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
Look at the gun.
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh? Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah, that's just about the only answer there.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back in the job soon.
Holden's the guy who got shot at the beginning of the film.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere, if you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it.
Wow.
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
All right, I guess we're done in here. The gun following it is a nice touch. And a little scary. Hey, we're back at Runsitters.
I've gotten all I can from that. Locked.
Sure would like to talk to him again. Man, this game's pretty. Great colors. Thanks, Jaspertine. Not sure why that didn't work, but...
Laboratory.
Why it didn't pop up with the donor. The donation. Please pick a game from the stream list and send me a message. Okay, so he's not here.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone
Philip K.
will be
Dickworth?
pleasantly
What did it
surprised by
mean?
our
It's just like
final
toxic
proposal.
waste?
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
So the gravity's already off.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Give me a hard copy of that.
It's on his arm. Nothing. You know, I was hoping it would enhance the weapon so I could... Yeah, maybe I could go back to the gun, dude. No, doesn't want to give me a picture. The game list, the link will pop up here in a minute. Alright, I forgot that we can move things over. This will be something.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
That's where I was.
Give me a hard copy of that.
So she lied to me. What's that? No, it's just a pizza box. Hey, Cerebus. Anything else to look at in this picture? It's just a bunch of garbage. But yeah, I was hoping there'd be something with that gun. But not so much. What's all this? Oh, that's something. Is it? Yeah, it's nothing. Just bottles. Is there anything interesting about him? Where's the other dog? There were 3 of them. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, like that. Or did it? There's nothing. Oh, it's the explosives.
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
The sweater is the coziest thing ever. Okay, so I don't see the other dog, but there were 3 dogs. Oh, I think it like this too. Nope. It's just... Oh, there's the other dog. Hey, Ben. I don't know why I was so worked up about finding the other dog, but there we have it. Alright, so I need to go back and talk to the lady at the takeout place. You're darn right. Skinned a teddy bear. Hey, Keenad, thank you. Same as Jaspertine. Please send a request.
Uploading personal clue database.
Downloading.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Alright, so nothing more in the animal murder. Lots in this.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Seaman for Dreamcast is doable, but it kind of depends on you checking in. Like, the way Seaman works is once it's set up, I think there's like 10 to 20 minutes of actual things to do, and then you basically turn it off for the day. So, I mean, tech-wise, we should be good to play it, and I could just keep jumping the clock ahead. That might work. But even then, I don't even know that an hour and a half... Well, it might be enough. It might be enough.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Anemoid Row.
Was there anybody on Anemoid Row that sold dogs?
Dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
It would be a good, like, hey, here's tonight's 10-minute stream.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap
Space
sold
Channel
at the
5.
stands and shops of Anemoid Row.
Good choice.
Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
Send me a message just so I don't forget.
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduler, he almost never left his lab. I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs.
I'm more than willing to play it and do that. You know, it's up to you. More than willing to try it out. Factory bombing. Oh, so they're saying he's the bomber as well. As well as Ezo. Moonbus hijacking. There's our
I
link.
checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that Moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the Moonbus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. You know the Moonbus massacre that went down last month? The rogue skin jobs probably flew to Earth, and one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
So, okay, we got a whole crew going here. We still haven't found Lucy. Let's save. go talk to. Let's see if the acting captain is around.
Mainframe and shooting range, ground floor.
We'll go look at the lab here in a minute. Oh, right, the SC5 sound. Good call. This game sounds really good with earphones on, too. Nope, nobody. Oh, wait, there's something on the desk.
We get a new weapons shipment?
Why do you think that? Yeah, it's not going to let me. Suspect database.
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland. Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenteous money to obtain a collection. You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this.
Oh, there's where you pick your bullets. Look at that. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's head up to the lab. See if, because now that I've uploaded all my data, I think that means that the lab will look at that stuff, if I have that right.
Laboratory.
Nope, he's just not here. Alright, let's head back to Animoid Row then. Game list still hasn't popped. Ugh. See if that works. Yeah, my list button seems to be broken. Don't know what to say. Keenad, do you have a link? Let's see if she's got any information for me. I heard monkey. I gotta make sure my adventure game list is updated, because I don't know that my list goes as deep into this era as it should.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it. You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Nice, Ben. You still have to come to town and try one out here, though.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Thanks for your time.
wish I could go.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
We're not happy with that accent?
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Nothing. Okay.
Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. All been very quiet.
Okay, let's go home and give that thing to Maggie and see what happens. This day can't be over already.
Your floor number, please.
But if she
McCoy,
didn't...
88F.
88. Thank you.
If she didn't, or if he didn't order from that restaurant, like, why did he expect that? I don't know.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Maggie, come here, girl.
I've never played it. I don't know why I own it. I shouldn't go to sleep again, should I? Maybe I'll head back to Tyrell. Yeah, head down to the restaurant again too. So to go have a little moment there.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Oh, I didn't go look in the basement of the station either.
Your floor number, please.
Music's still playing. This music is so good. Alright, I'm going to head back to the police station real quick. Check the lab, we're going to check the cells. he's still not here. Nothing to be done.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
He's got nothing to say.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
I forget how to put him on the Voight comp. Oh well. This is a waste of time. All right, let's go to Chinatown. We will stream all of us sitting down having donaires. Put the camera on, put the microphone in the middle, and that'll be that. Hey, where is he? Man, somebody should really clean that up.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
There you go.
Totally uninteresting. Yuck. Totally uninteresting. Locked.
Then pick it, bro. Yes, that is who I most closely resemble. Well, this is a waste of time. Let's go back to the Tyrell Corporation, and then if there's nothing there, I guess I'm gonna advance the story another day. I could go back to Runsitter's, I guess, because I've got pictures of those dogs now.
Messy up there, isn't it?
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Eisenduller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted him bad enough to kill Eisenduller, so I figured they must be worth having.
Look at that.
Nothing.
I'm glad I came back. No, they took the dog's bodies, but they left the human. That's interesting.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
All right. Man, there are going to be so many Sam Raimi Doctor Strange bits on Player One now.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Well, tune in every week to Player One to hear an update on the talks. Maybe this will be the thing I need to open things up. How am I going to check these files? Nope.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
What's this? Marcus DNA. What? Who's Marcus? Wait, am I Marcus? What is Marcus DNA? I don't know what to do with this. Who's Marcus? I know. I'm pretty sure Marcus was a character in the movie. And I don't know what to do with these files. Like, how would I check them?
Hey.
Oh.
Been pretty busy, haven't you, Slim?
Yeah, let's talk instead of you.
Hey.
You're horning in on my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
Cranky, aren't you?
You're horning in on my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
P5 hype. Am I missing something obvious? Is there a way to check these files? Nope, nothing. If I go home? Somebody go look up and see how we check files. course, they were looking for DNA in the files.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Hey, we just crossed 30,000 views on this thing.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
On this channel.
Who's the best dog in the whole world? Who's the best dog in the whole world?
See, this is just the Esper. Unless there's a button here that lets me check files instead. But I don't think so. What's this?
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd had my share. Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag. If I'd been more awake, the message might have spooked me. Erase and reset.
Okay, so that wasn't it.
No messages. I'm in demand.
What's this do?
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
I don't know where I got that DNA, and I don't see my... Maybe that is what it was. Maybe that's what I got. Because I don't see... Are the files listed here? Terrell Security... Reference letter, phone call... I think I just have to go to sleep. Let's do it.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Hopefully this kicks off another cinema. Nope. Damn.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Creeps me out that he has a little head right here. Uh-oh. Maggie's got me blocked. Oh, go away.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Alright, let's go check the lab. And then we'll check
Your floor number, please.
Animoid Row again to see if there's been any updates. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, just like last time. Oh, I was gonna go back to Runsitters, wasn't I? The lab dude's pissing me off now. Hey, there's a car here again. Wait, what?
Locked.
Man.
Interesting. Interesting.
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
Wonder if you pull a gun in here, if he just kills you. I don't know what design a cut does.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Running out of stuff to look for.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Wait, what's... Oh, I thought they were coming towards me. Come on, where do I go next? Oh, he's standing up in front of his store again.
You say everything's top quality here. Now go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever
When did he say that?
Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up, but I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one vid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Flash. Whoa. Grab the guitar, what? He's got a police scanner and everything going down here. I can't grab the guitar. I should look and see if there's anything else worth grabbing, though. No. Well, at least we advanced the story. Ugh.
That's impossible.
Can I shoot something that drops a bridge?
That's impossible. That's impossible.
I don't see anything. It must have to come from another direction. Well, that turned off the steam. What the hell was that? Did you hear that?
That's impossible.
Listen. That's creepy as hell.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
All right, let's take a look at these things. So, I probably don't know where. Oh,
there were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer.
Got a couple more pictures to look at. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, at least something happened. So we'll talk to what's her name one more time.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
You've been no help.
Careful, senor. You're poison.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. I've never seen one before.
Oh, that'd be true, senor.
Ow! Damn it.
Oh no! I warned you, senor. You will surely die. But you're still standing. The poison, it acts very quickly.
I ain't feeling so good.
If you are not dead already, you will live.
But that means that I'm a replicant. Dun dun
I need
dun.
to ask you. Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, number one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Shisco whoop without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Oh, I wonder if he'll have anything to say about Izo. Or whoever that guy was.
Hold it.
No, wait!
Freeze, Yoshi!
Izo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup within the hour.
Your little skin job friend's gonna take up a collection to bail you out, or you got it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What are you doing here, Slim?
Damn.
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. He thinks he's pretty clever. He's a material witness in a case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
Hallucinate often?
That's okay. You'll be giving him up to me soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop? Something else to suck on.
Very clever.
Nice.
But I wasn't trying to be.
Let's see if she has anything to say now that that's happened.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay, let's go check these photos. I might as well go right back to oh wait, my car's over at Runsitters. I might as well go right back to HQ. Maybe I'll go down and talk to what's his name. You open it yet?
Locked.
Nope.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Izo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Now I can go to DNA Row, I bet. There we go. Hey, damaged carbine. That is straight out of the movie. Now, this character is Chu, I think, and he is directly out of the film. And I think it might be the same actor. Spoiler, he gets murdered in the movie.
Not good time now. Come back later.
Yeah, it is.
你喺呢度啦，係咪？快啲嚟呢度啦。咁靚仔啊！你個 iris 咧真係大啦。
I can't do anything. There we go.
Excuse me.
Deliveries to Rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait. You no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick now. What you want?
Yeah, it is the same actor. What's his name? Go look up his name.
You were close to Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendaler test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, huh? Eisendaler dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
Call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago. Door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
He thinks
Tell
I'm a
me this.
replicant.
Hey, wait, LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait,
Okay,
LPT,
he's done
you
with
there
me.
for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
Thanks, Chew. Dermo design. That's where I came from, moron. Right. Bet you it's locked.
What's going
Nope.
on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
What? What's gonna blow? Oh no.
Wait, maybe I can disarm it.
No! There is no time. And he said, if you touch it...
Boom. Oops. Okay. Oh no. It's been a while since I... Ah, crap. Crap. Probably should have saved earlier. Okay, I've got that DNA. Well, my last save. I don't think it was that far, to be honest.
Roof.
I'll go back and see what's his name standing in front of his shop again. What it wanted me to do was shoot the chains so we could leave. No, no. Monsters. I'm still really enjoying this game. If he's not standing there, I might just call it a night. Yep, there we go.
You say everything's top quality here. That go for your old buddy Spencer Gregorian, too?
I met him a while back. He bought some calfskin gloves from me. Said he wanted to do some gardening.
Calfskin?
Faux calfskin.
Gregorian said you were thrown out of cars for having violent tendencies.
Whoever Gregorian is, he's lying.
He also said you were a borderline sociopath who ought to be locked up, but I'm inclined to agree.
Don't you wish I gave a damn about what you think?
I can make you give a damn.
Let me give you a little word of advice, detective. Stay out of my business. More importantly, stay out of my face. All I'd have to do is make one bid call and you would be shoveling shit off-world for the rest of your career.
Talk to me like that some more and you'll be eating it.
Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Yoshi.
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup with
Your little skin.
Maybe I...
Yeah, you do.
I was gonna...
I've been tracking some material. In fact, the big guy...
Hallucinate.
That's okay. You'll be good. I can handle it.
Very clever.
But I wasn't.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I'm going to go back to the basement. Just wanted to get that scene out of the way. Should probably change my bullets to the ones that are, yeah, infinite. So wasting them shooting out locks and things. Man, I'm a terrible shot.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Did we miss anything else while we were down here? No. It's weird, he won't run while he's up there. Replicant profiling. I'd love to know where that door goes. No, that's all a dead end. Should probably save again, huh? I keep forgetting that I leave my car over at Runsitter's. Yeah, save bot, yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Here we go.
I was fresh out of Leeds, poking around. I had nothing to count. But if the in the sub...
Let's do it to it. I kind of want to keep playing this, but we're going to get to it eventually. We're only about 7 years away from it right now. 7 game years.
What you want? I'm busy.
Excuse me. LP... Marcus... You were close to
Eisendown.
Marcus's...
You work.
Did you hear?
Of course. Eisendown.
Miraji?
You eat sometimes.
Miraji did...
Call. Well, you...
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPT. I'm very busy.
Okay, done. I'll save one more time, because God knows if I had the right idea the last time I was there.
Hey, pal.
What's shaking, baby?
Hey, that's Gaff.
Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
What kind of stuff do you do?
What kind of...
And there goes Gaff.
You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct extension of Frankie, Sammy D, and Dino Martini.
Who?
Man, you really must be dozing in Squaresville if you're asking who
Dozing
the voice
in
is.
Squaresville.
You know, old Blue
Should
Eyes.
make a t-shirt for that.
The chairman of the board? Sinatra, man.
The guy's been dead for 20 years.
Well, you're gonna remember the name Gordo Frizz just like old Blue Eyes. I ain't on the Marquis of Early's just yet, but it's coming, I promise you.
That was a bizarre conversation.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
I like all the
Run! Run!
Oh, that killed me? Ah. Boo earns. All right, well, that's gonna do it for tonight. Anyway, we're almost out of time. So, casually put your gun away and then run. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for the subs tonight. I hope you sent me. I'm not looking at my Twitch dashboard right now. I hope you sent me some requests. Thank you for the subs as well. I said that already, didn't I? Donations and subs. So yeah, we'll be back to a regular schedule next week, and the first game on the docket for Monday night is, Manhunter 2. Is that what it's called? No. Oh my God, I'm losing it. Manhunter San Francisco. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So otherwise, have a great weekend. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hanging out here all the time, every night, and I hope to see you on Monday night. Good night.